They burned us for being witches. They buried us for being queer. This Samhain, we're rising from both graves, and honey, we look fantastic. Greetings my witchy friends, Brightwolf here, and welcome to Gay Pagan Haven. Today we are going to talk about Samhain. One quick note, I will be adding citations for some of what I am saying in the upper right of the video. So, Samhain, not Samhain. Every October someone butchers it, and somewhere a witch's candle flickers in protest. Samhain is when I feel most alive. Ironic for a festival of the dead, right? It's the witch's new year, when the veil gets so thin you could read through it. The air bites, shadows grow teeth, and magic doesn't just hum under your skin, it purrs. Strip away the modern glitter and Samhain's got ancient Celtic bones. This was their knife's edge between worlds, harvest done, winter coming, the year dying and not yet reborn. Picture it. Massive bonfires crackling while farmers drove cattle between the flames for protection. Families left food for the fae and spirits who could cross over when the veil thinned. Carved turnips, yes, turnips, not pumpkins, lit windows to guide ancestors home. This wasn't candy corn in costumes. It was reverence with just enough fear to keep you smart. Christianity tried domesticating it into All Saints' Day, but Samhain's wild heart kept beating, that primal knowing that death and rebirth are lovers, not enemies. Modern witches didn't just find Samhain, we brought it back to life. One of 8 Sabbats on the wheel of the year. It's our new year, our power hour. While others fear the dark, we're in here making up with it. Your ritual can be whisper soft or thunder loud. Light a candle for your dead. Pull cards to see what's dying and what's being born. Cook dinner with an empty chair for the departed. Write your baggage on paper and burn it. The magic isn't in the performance. It's in meaning it. Where queer magic lies. Here's the truth. They called people witches for living outside the rules. Unmarried women with property. Men who were too soft. Anyone who loved wrong or lived beyond the binary. Witchcraft accusations were about control and punishing anyone who didn't fit their tiny boxes. Sound familiar? At Samhain, we reclaim that outsider power. Witchcraft and queerness aren't just friends. They're lovers. Both reject binaries. Both transform through transgression. Both know the hottest magic happens in spaces others call Rome. When we gather at Samhain, we're calling our queer ancestors, the ones who risked everything to love, who bent gender before there were words for it. Every candle is resistance and remembrance. But here's the secret. Samhain's also about the selves we buried to survive. The soft boys who learned to harden. The fierce femmes who dimmed their fire. The non-binary souls who squeezed into suffocating boxes. Samhain says, mourn them. Honor them. Then rise transformed. Your Samhain. Your way. Want in? Start simple. Build an altar with whatever calls to you, autumn leaves, that crystal that tingles in your palm, chosen family photos, something rainbow because why not? Light a candle. Say their names. Pull a few cards. Ask yourself, what needs to die so I can live? You don't need a coven or fancy tools. The dark listens to authenticity, not performance. For me, Samhain's when I take inventory. What's haunting me? Old patterns, expired connections, versions of myself I've outgrown, they all get a proper burial. Then I ask, what kind of witch am I becoming? What kind of man? What kind of love am I capable of when I drop the dead weight? Because Samhain isn't about endings. It's the inhale before the spell, the dark before dawn. Make friends with your shadows. Honor who you were, while becoming who you are. And remember, if you're queer, you've already mastered transformation. That veil between your past and future selves? You cross it every time you choose authenticity over approval. Going deeper for more magic, check out Orion Foxwood, Southern Conjure that makes you sweat. Penczak, practical witchcraft that actually works. Storm Faerywolf, queer ritual fire that burns so good. Listen. Some of you are watching this in secret. Not out yet. Still finding your magic. Maybe both. I see you. You don't need permission to be powerful. You don't need to come out to call your ancestors. You don't need a perfect altar. Just light one candle, even a birthday candle in your bathroom, and remember this, you come from survivors. That power is already yours. My challenge, this Samhain, do one thing that scares you in the best way. Cast that spell. Wear that outfit. Have that conversation. Tell someone you love them. Tell yourself you're magical. Because the veil isn't just thin. It's see-through, and your magic is showing. I'm Brightwolf, and if you're still here, you're already in this coven. Hit subscribe now, not later. Ring that bell. Share this with that friend who needs it, you know exactly who. Drop one word below for what you're releasing. Let's witness each other. The veil is thin, witches. Let's make some magic. Blessed be.